If you've ever promised yourself, this is the last time, this video will explain why that promise keeps breaking. You don't lack discipline, you don't lack morals, and you're not weak. Yet somehow, lust keeps winning. You promise yourself, this is the last time. And then it happens again. The reason isn't willpower. The reason is how your brain is designed. Let's talk about what's really happening. Your brain has two systems fighting for control. One is slow, logical, and future-focused. This is the part that plans, reasons, and feels guilt. The other is ancient, fast, emotional. This is the primal brain. Lust does not come from thinking. It comes from survival wiring. Long before society, religion, or rules existed, your brain learned one thing: reproduce or disappear. Lust is not desire, it is urgency. That urgency is powered by dopamine, not pleasure, but anticipation. Your brain doesn't care about satisfaction, it cares about chasing. That's why lust feels strongest before the act, not after. Once dopamine spikes, your rational brain goes offline. This is called temporary hypofrontality. The prefrontal cortex, your control center, literally becomes quieter. In simple words, you're not making bad decisions. You're temporarily unable to make decisions at all. Now here's the part nobody tells you. The more you fight lust with shame, the stronger it becomes. Why? Because shame creates stress. Stress increases cortisol. Cortisol amplifies dopamine cravings. So every time you say, "I'm disgusting," or "I'm broken," your brain hears, "We're in danger." And the primal brain responds with, "Then we need comfort." Now, lust becomes self-medication, not because you want pleasure, but because your nervous system wants relief. Another uncomfortable truth: lust often isn't about attraction. It's about control. When life feels uncertain, when you feel powerless, when you feel unseen, lust gives you an illusion of power. For a moment, you're wanted. For a moment, you're in control of something. That's why lust spikes during loneliness, anxiety, failure, emotional neglect. It's not sexual energy. It's unprocessed emotion looking for an exit. Your brain also learns through repetition. Every time you give in, neural pathways strengthen. This is Hebb's law. Neurons that fire together, wire together. So lust becomes automatic, not because you choose it, but because your brain predicts it. Prediction is the brain's favorite shortcut. By the time you decide, the decision has already been made subconsciously. So, can lust be controlled? Not directly. Control creates resistance. Resistance creates obsession. What works is interruption, not suppression. You weaken lust by reducing triggers, not fighting urges, calming the nervous system, not shaming it, replacing dopamine sources, not removing them. The goal isn't purity. The goal is regulation. When your brain feels safe, lust loses its grip. Because lust is loud only when something deeper is silent. Here's the final truth. You are not fighting desire. You are fighting a nervous system that learned survival in chaos. Once you understand that, you stop hating yourself. And that's when real control begins. And if this video made you feel understood, subscribe to At.PsyFly, because here, we don't ignore the darkness. We understand it.